What you say to yourself matters most. The leader's inner game. You'd never speak to a friend the way you sometimes speak to yourself, and that should change. Welcome to the Daily Spark. I'm Chad Brocato. Today we're talking about self-talk, the internal voice that drives your confidence, your clarity, and ultimately your leadership. Serena Williams, arguably the greatest tennis player of all time, once said in an interview that during high-pressure matches, she talks to herself constantly. You got this. Focus. Trust your swing. These aren't just motivational cliches. They are commands to her nervous system, anchors in chaos. Williams explained that when the noise gets loud outside, you have to get louder inside with the right message. This applies in business, family, and leadership of any kind. But here's what I've learned. Most people's self-talk is incredibly harsh. They say things to themselves they'd never say to their spouse, child, or team. Things like, you're not good enough, you're never going to get this right, they're going to figure out that you don't belong. You may have heard these own voices in your life, especially when taking risks, when leading into the unknown. Early in my leadership journey, I confused self-critique with self-improvement. But all it did was paralyze progress. Then I learned something powerful. Your brain believes your voice more than anyone else's. So I started replacing those negative messages with truth. I am prepared. I don't have to know everything. I just have to lead with integrity. I've done hard things before. I've got this. I've even written those things down, reviewed them at times, and spoke them out loud. Why? Because I'm actually helping to train my brain to think differently, more positively. So now when the pressure hits, my inner voice is a tool, not a trap. And you can do the same. Because no matter how skilled you are, if your inner world is filled with poison, your leadership will show cracks. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. Here's a reflection prompt. What message have you been repeating to yourself this past week? Is it building your leadership or is it breaking it down? Your daily spark? Choose one empowering belief. Write it. Say it. Repeat it. Make your inner voice your biggest ally. In closing, all leadership starts inside. Don't let your thoughts become your enemy. Lead yourself well, starting with your own words. I'm Chad Brocato. This has been another episode of the Daily Spark, and I hope you enjoyed it. Join me again tomorrow when we will, quote, ask one more question, unquote. We'll be talking about small acts and how they have a big impact. Until then, I'm wishing you well.